So we got to talk about Bill Gates.
Our foundation is trying to be as helpful in a very constructive way as possible, and that's why I've talked to the head of the pharmaceutical companies. We've talked to a lot of the agencies, including CDC and NIH, about how we work together on the vaccine and the drugs, what we're doing, how we're having to change the economy here in order to drop the number of cases. It's really unprecedented. Even the issue of once you get the case numbers down, what does opening up look like? Which activities like schools have such benefit and can be done in a way that the risk of transmission is very low, and which activities like mass gatherings may be in a certain sense more optional. And so until you're widely vaccinated, those may not come back at all.
I realize this is a really difficult time for a lot of people, and this is probably going to be pretty polarizing. If you find yourself offended by any things that I talk about, just know that my intentions here are good. I'd rather get all this out there than just sit by. For the record, this isn't a conspiracy theory. These things are all true, and they're all out there for you to find. I will upload all of this and links and documents and everything to my website after I'm finished uploading these videos. Please check it out there and see for yourself. It's www.somebitchtoldme.com. I wouldn't be risking attaching myself and my face to this if I didn't think it was important and if I didn't stand by it. The United Nations and the World Health Organization are compromised, and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation are pulling all of the strings. I'll explain everything. I've got some notes here that are probably going to open your eyes a bit. There are a set of 17 Sustainable Development Goals that are in place by the United Nations. There are 12 groups: Gavi, which is the Global Alliance for Vaccines, the Global Financing Facility, the Global Fund, UNAIDS, UNDP, UNFPA, UNICEF, UNITAID, UN Women, the World Bank, the World Food Program, and the World Health Organization. So it's a global action plan for healthy lives and well-being for all. Bill and Melinda Gates' names are not on this website at all. So it doesn't seem like they're pulling the strings, but we'll start with Gavi. Bill Gates was a founding partner of Gavi. It's co-opted by the World Health Organization, UNICEF, the World Bank, the entirety of the vaccine industry. They have contributed $4.1 billion to date. So the Global Fund contributed $2.24 billion and have renewed for another $760 million for 2020 to 2022. UNAIDS have contributed to date $1.6 billion. UNDP, I found that they had contributed $6 million at least in 2019. I'm sure it's significantly more. The United Nations Family Planning Alliance, to date, it's been $4.2 billion. UNICEF, in 2019, $39,137,000. In 2009 to 2015, they had contributed a total of $461 million and another $277,600,000 to building their headquarters. Gotta flip my page. For UNAID, I found in 2019 $4,493,310. For the UN Women, they have contributed $80 million. The World Bank, to date, they have contributed at least $2.5 billion. The World Food Program, they had contributed $3,812,363. The World Health Organization, between 2009 and 2015, they contributed $1.5 billion. A document was released in 2017 stating that they had contributed $94 million total to the World Health Organization, second largest contributor to the WHO, second only to the United States. So that's crazy. The reason why I think it's compromised is obviously the money. You have the long paper trail of money. The Millennium Development Goals came out at the same time as the Gates Foundation was formed. They have the Gates Foundation's verbiage all over them, and the Millennium Scholars Foundation was formed under their foundation's name. Now we have the new Sustainable Development Goals, which align almost exactly with Gates Foundation's principles, and they're a partner to it. You have global foundations. You have the United Nations that's made up of many nations. The World Health Organization, the same thing. And then you have the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. The Gates Foundation is made up of 4 people. Bill and Melinda Gates, they're co-chairs. His dad is a co-chair. And the CEO, Mark Sussman, and they've partnered with Warren Buffett, who is a lifelong friend and collaborator with Bill Gates. They're all in on it.